A little quote that has always gone with me through life was by Pope John Paul. He said, "Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustrations, but your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what is still possible for you to do." I always think about this when I get into rough times because it shows me that I need to keep pushing. As a child, I grew up in Fort Lauderdale and then moved to Coral Springs a couple of years later. At a very young age, my parents got divorced. Although this was a really difficult time for me, I managed to remain positive through the whole situation. Not only did it teach me to stay strong when facing challenging times, but to be flexible during chaotic times. As time passed, the hard times diminished and became more of a daily routine for both my family and me. However, this wasn't the only obstacle I faced during my childhood. I attended Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, for all 4 years of my high school education. I played varsity lacrosse, where it all started off a little rough at freshman year, with not having the same skill level to play with my teammates. I continued to grind until I was a starter my senior year. Unfortunately, on February 14th, 2018, tragedy hit my school. A school shooting had occurred. As a result, everyone's lives in my community had completely changed. As children, we were now dealing with grief of our lost friends and family members. The new normal was attending funerals, vigils, and memorials, which was all far from a normal situation for us high schoolers. Dealing with the tragedy that occurred at my school was more than just an obstacle. It was a new way of living for all of the community of Parkland. It made me stronger than I could have ever imagined and made me realize never to take life or loved ones for granted. Going through such a horrific moment made me realize my desire of helping others who can't help themselves. The lacrosse season also helped me because it started about a month later from the shooting, and it helped me and my teammates focus on something besides our lost classmates and teachers, and actually focus on getting back into the rhythm of our old habits. One of the best decisions that I made so far in my life was to transfer up to Broward County, from Broward County Community College to Valencia College. I attended both schools for their excellent criminal justice program, given that it is the major needed to work for the police force. Personally, I found that the teachers at Valencia appear to be way more student-oriented and hands-on. Although my professors at Broward College challenged me and my academics, Valencia professors made it much easier to succeed in my educational career. This style of learning allowed me to understand the material versus the teaching methods down in South Florida. Even though it was difficult with the coronavirus in my first semester of Valencia, where it pushed all my classes to online, I still feel that it helped me learn to become more independent and also gave me a better comprehension than the one that I got from Broward. My dream job has always been to cop, from watching the shows on TV to having family members that are cops or firefighters. It has always intrigued me, and the idea of protecting and serving others was always my vision for my future, and I feel that it would also allow me to have a stable lifestyle and allow me to love working. And as you can see, I decided to follow my dream job of being a cop, and brought me to where I am today.